We are
Let's
live.
do it. Happy
Focus Up
Valentine.
Show every Saturday, 9 a.m.
Tap in or tap out.
Good morning. Welcome to a very special edition of the Focus Up Show. This one is dedicated to all the lovers out there as we wish y'all a happy Valentine's Day. Let's get it. Good morning, Mr. El Pooh. How are you?
I'm good, brother. How you doing there?
I'm
And
good. I'm good. Mr. Walk, how are you?
Hey, yo. I'm feeling good. Ready to go. Ready to rock. I'm up. Let's do it. Happy
All right.
Valentine's Day.
Mr. Nice Guy, how are you?
Uh, the recovering, so I'm gonna have to pull off my Michael Jordan flu game, but I'm here.
Okay. And Mrs. First Lady, how are you?
I am blessed. I'm feeling like a boss today and I'm ready to roll. Let's
All
get
right.
this show going. How are you?
I'm doing good. Ready to get it going and ready to make this show happen. Where we at? We're gonna go start off. Let's start it off with in the news. What's in the
Wait. What's the
Go ahead.
name?
Let's
Mr.
go.
Nice Guy said. Mr. Nice Guy said flu. So we should start with the J Prince lie he told about Cardi B. I'm gonna set it off like that. Got caught in a lie. Hey, old man, go sit down somewhere. Enjoy your millions and leave Offset alone. Leave Cardi B alone. Just stop talking. Just disappear into your big mansion in Houston, Texas, and just shut the fuck up, brother. That's my take on that with Jay Prince.
Man. Jay Prince.
Don't tell
Hey,
me.
you know, my take on it. Hold on, I forgot to plug my computer in, man. About to die. My battery about to die. Go hold the show. I gotta take care of it.
I don't know what you said
Right,
about what you said about Cardi B because I
he just touching on the situation with Offset and Takeoff. You know, Takeoff got killed on his watch in Houston, and he was with his son. They're supposed to be holding him down, and somehow Takeoff got murdered. Whether we don't, I don't care about the specifics. That's why old man just needs to shut up and just relax. You was he there? Just relax for me. Let these little kids do their thing. Offset and Takeoff was brothers. They brothers, man. Not Quavo. They brothers. Whatever they was going through, ain't none of your business, man. Just go enjoy your millions somewhere, brother. I know that was kind of abstract. I'm more. I don't feel like explaining it. I just really want to say.
I mean, man, that was pretty
Shut your
straightforward. I
ass
mean,
up.
you didn't go hard in the paint like Hassan, but I mean, I see you doing it in a respectful way, but you just putting it out there. I mean, the bottom line is, I'll say this, homeboy lost his brother. This is not the place nor the time for none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's a tragedy. It happened on his watch, and that's a tragedy, and I'm sure he feels bad about that. But we don't need to be pouring salt on the wounds. Now we need to come together and push forward and just move on. We don't need no more rap beef or anything like that.
But see, that's the thing. It ain't rap beef. It's like you're old. He's 59 years old. And Offset is like what 28, 30? Come on, bro.
Probably 30 something.
Just leave them
Still,
kids.
There you
alone,
go with
man.
that ageism. What you about to say, Pooh?
it's a big difference in age, man. Jay Prince got his AARP card, man. He shouldn't be out there.
Y'all some disrespectful youngsters.
It's my it's my opinion. He's Jay Prince isn't helping by going out and speaking publicly about it, but I think he should just step back and because he's getting attacked and left and right, and every day his credibility is being challenged. His legendary status is being tarnished, and everybody gonna forget that he started Rap-A-Lot and held down a black-owned record label for almost 30 plus years. That's gonna be forgotten.
Over.
They go, yeah, that's gonna be forgotten. They be like, oh, that's that fool that was arguing with Takeoff and one that not arguing with Offset, and Takeoff got killed on his watch. That's gonna be his legacy. So he should just step back from that and focus on running the his empire. But also in the news, we got the Turkey/Syria earthquake, where it's now at 25,000 people are reported dead from this situation. Our condolences goes out to them. That's a lot of people from a large earthquake, and they having I think it's like hundreds of aftershocks that just continue to go through there. And I think the last one I saw was at 4.8. When I looked it up, the last one they had was at a 4.8 size quake. And then
with the structure of their city, it could have been a 1.0. It's just an old ass, toe up ass city where they ain't changed nothing. They didn't take no cues from California, where you got to have building codes and redo stuff in the structure, because that's a lot of damn people for one. Like Floyd X say, earthquake.
Still saying it wrong.
Yeah, niggas, earthquake, motherfucker. But yeah, that's a lot of people.
That's the proper way to say it. Earthquake.
Yep.
But it happened real quick though.
I'm getting off. I'm logging off.
7.2. That's no type of joke. That's a real earthquake. But I mean, the fact that it did that type of damage is a testament to the infrastructure. So I mean, it was just like that one that hit Haiti. We learned here from the 1970s that you got to build up. But that notwithstanding, that North earthquake, which I don't even think was that bad, pretty much messed us up real bad over here. So I mean, I remember that one. That shut us down for a few days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think the one in Northridge, wasn't that like a 7 point something? It was like
a 7. I think it was a 7.
Yeah, because the way it works is that a 7.2 is literally twice the magnitude of a 7.1, so it goes up, exponentially. So when you have a 7.4,
oh shit,
that's, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no little dump. It's a big jump when it goes. Yeah.
Okay.
And the reason why I remember the Northridge earthquake is because that was my 21st birthday.
Wow. Oh boy, wow. Man.
Okay.
I remember being on the toilet.
TMI.
And I got on that freeway because I remember going to check out on a family member, because all the power was out, the water was out, and everybody was, it's at night. So we're on the 10 freeway, and then people are sort of like getting off the 10, they're getting detoured off at like La Cienega over there by La Cienega. And I just remember thinking, well, screw what they doing. I need to get all the way over to West, so I'm gonna keep going. But my instincts just said, you know what, let me just get off. And it was a good thing I did, because some motorcyclists drove off of that mud and died.
Damn.
So
well, I know this about that quake. I wasn't even in California, but I got my $2,300 FEMA money.
Your reparations. That's your part of your reparations.
Yeah, everybody got $2,300. My mom got it. My grandmama. Everybody
getting $2,300.
I didn't get nothing.
My grandmother. Hold on. My grandmother, she owned like a bunch of property, but in her apartment building on Hauser, it got towed up a little bit. So it was like everybody was like, "Yeah, we live on 2543 House Boulevard." Like everybody was here, and just saying that in. The FEMA come did inspection. All you had to do was say you lost this, you lost that. A lot of people got that $2,300. Y'all ain't really from LA then.
Hey, fella, I want to remind you that this is all being recorded, Fly.
he act like we on Vlad TV right now. Go ahead.
It was just jokes.
I shot at a nigga before. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, one more thing on the earthquake. It opened up 190-mile long fissure, which is like a crack in the earth. So it's just 100 big ass crack in the middle of the earth out there. So damn,
that's like a damn TV, like a movie type thing. Like
190 miles. That's like a state or something. That's a little state.
Wow.
That's like
crazy,
the Andrea stuff, huh? Like the movie.
Yeah.
Real talk. All right.
So
Then,
prayers to those people. All right, R.I.P. to the dead.
That's right. All right. So y'all ready to move forward and get to our first topic, which is the big game. The big game. Y'all ready to talk on the big game?
Boo! My team didn't make it.
All right. So we got Super Bowl weekend this Sunday. I forget what time. I think it's I forget what time. 3:30. 3:30 on Sunday. You know, the halftime show is featuring Rihanna, the president of Fenty, the youngest billionaire in the United States of America. Much respect to Rihanna.
Salute to that black woman.
So with that being said, Mr. Donald Trump felt the need to say something about her on his truth.com or whatever his website.
Truth Social. It's called Truth Social.
Truth Social. So he was on there and he said without her stylist, she'd be nothing. That's what he had to say about Rihanna.
This comes
Here
from
we go again.
Still wearing orange paint, like it's the thing to do.
Yeah.
Here we go again. Old people messing with the young folk. Let them young folk do. Donald Trump talking about a perfect 10 Rihanna. Oh man, stop. That's what it's the same thing with Jay Prince and Quavo. But look, Super Bowl Sunday coming up. I'm excited. I'm wearing my Panthers, even though we didn't come nowhere close. So we in the same boat, Mr. Nice Guy. It's coming up. Fuck Donald Trump.
Well,
Donald Trump is just mad because Rihanna got more money than him.
Yeah.
She ain't under investigation.
What actually happened was back in 2020, she posted this picture on one of her social media networks or whatever, social media platforms, where it says, if you read it closely, it says F Trump, and that's her sitting right there. And this was in 2020, so I guess he's been holding that or harboring that for this 3 years now.
Look at that leg. You know she don't need no toilet paper.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
She don't need no toilet paper in her house.
Right.
That's right. So this is going to be the Blackity Bowl.
The Blackity Bowl. Two black quarterbacks playing head to head. Head to head. Who's your money on, Mr. Nice Guy?
I'm figuring I'm not rooting for him, so I don't get accused of being the two-team bum. I'm saying, I know you watching Smooth out there. But I think the Eagles are gonna win.
Yeah. I think the Eagles gonna take it, but I never count Mahomes out.
Yeah, I think Kansas City gonna take it actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. I'm actually going for the brother who's married to a black woman. That's what I'm going for. But I think little light skin gonna win. That's a bad little dude. Mahomes is a bad dude. That with his white wife. Yeah. So I'm going for the brother man on the Eagles. I'm going for him. But I Mahomes, he reminds me of Steph Curry. They just out there having too much fun. It's not even really a game. It's like, man, I missed that throw. Now, you know what I'm saying? Just like Steph Curry, he just throw it up, it goes in. He just having fun. He's not really putting no effort into it. It don't look like it. He just having too much fun. But I think light skin gonna win, but I'm going for the brother. I'm going for the Eagles.
Okay.
You got anything to say about that, First Lady?
I'm not going for either team. I'm going for whoever make the best party wings.
There you go. I know. I'll be rooting for them commercials.
Root to the commercial.
You ain't having a party?
No, I'm not having a party. I'm actually going to my uncle's for his annual Super Bowl party. I thought about it and I was like, nah, I don't have to cook, I don't have to clean, and I don't have to worry about pissing nobody off or walking in front of the TV and all that good stuff. That's a whole nother story coming up shortly.
Yeah.
My auntie trying to get me to come to Victorville. I'm like, you live in Victorville, I live in Lancaster. These are like two undesirable locations. I'm not going there, and you ain't coming over here, so I'm not going over there. LA is a spot, yes. So, but
Oh, you
you know,
changed your plans. Okay.
I,
You
I ain't
had
going
us
because I know I'm a
thinking
drink.
oh, okay.
Hey,
You can't.
wait, how Snoop Dogg say? JB gonna be there when he drink. He make me drink.
Well,
Yeah,
be safe with all the drinking. Hopefully, you're Ubering or lifting
I'm
and
gonna
not
be
driving.
I'm gonna be right here in my living room watching the game, sipping some good Don Julio, baby. You know what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a
Enjoy.
good formula. At home and safe.
Yes.
So I want to bring up Mr. Jay-Z as far as the Super Bowl goes. Do y'all feel like, or do y'all, as far as Super Bowl, Jay-Z and Colin Kaepernick, is there any change in your opinion or the feeling of the Super Bowl, the kneel, and all of that? Has Jay-Z sufficiently wiped away everything Kaepernick was working for? Was he as effective as the white powers that be hoped he would be in eliminating it?
I don't know about that. I mean, now they're not making a big emphasis on what's going on with the kneeling thing. I don't even if they do that part on air anymore. So I mean, that's probably a good thing because I mean, again, I for religious reasons stopped doing that a very long time ago, and then we don't even want to go into the political dynamics about it. But I don't bow down to idols.
I'm
Well, the
completely lost what you
message.
said, brother. I don't know what you just said, brother.
I'm talking about the whole flag. I'm saying that before they were doing the flag thing. I don't know if they're doing that on air anymore. That was the thing before they would do before
Are
the
you saying
games.
that kneeling is bowing down to the idol, or kneeling?
Kneeling to a flag, yes.
No,
Pledge
kneeling in
allegiance to the flag.
protest.
Pledge. No, not kneeling. No. I'm talking
Okay,
about pledging allegiance to a flag. Kneeling is just they're
protest.
resisting it. I'm talking about pledging, putting your heart and pointing towards a flag in this reverence to a physical object. To me, is idolatry. So
Okay,
I stopped doing that a long time ago. Then there was the concept of me knowing that thing was never for me and my people. That's a whole nother thing. That thing's a Jolly Roger to me. But I understand it's precious to some other people. So I respect that's their take on it. But that's my take on it.
got you.
So and I'll say
Here's
that
my take on it. I think the message is totally diluted because look, my boy, Mr. Nice Guy, he talking about Jesus Christ and shit. I don't even know what the hell he just said. I don't.
I say
I'm
nothing
with you,
about no
Mr.
Jesus
Fuddy.
Christ.
Hold on. What I'm saying is the message is totally lost from what Kaepernick was talking about. Kaepernick was talking about police brutality. Nobody's talking about that. So Jay-Z didn't do
We're talking about it.
You got your artist. Which is Rihanna. So that's money in Jay-Z pocket. You didn't do shit. But so it made the message just go away. It made
So you saying that
Colin
he was effective?
Kaepernick whole message go away.
He was effective. He was effective.
The message.
But listen to what I'm saying. Listen to
Did
what
you hear
I'm
what
saying.
happened like 2 weeks ago?
Hold on, listen to what I'm saying. Jay-Z was effective and successful in wiping away Kaepernick's message.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
That's what he was effective. He was successful. He did the
job.
job.
What did we do a whole show on very recently?
The Tyree Nichols.
Police brutality. So
Yeah.
he didn't erase the message. It's still front and center. It's just
you don't get it what he's saying.
I'm just saying that,
Mr.
look,
Nice Guy.
I don't
He's doing like satire. It's like he's saying, yeah, he was effectively erased the good message.
Yeah.
And no one's talking about it. So basically, he's saying he was not effective at police brutality.
I mean, in the sense of what Jay-Z did, he did what they wanted him to do. And everybody, we sitting here talking about the Super Bowl, and we're gonna be watching the Super Bowl, and we ain't gonna be thinking about Tyree Nichols during the Super Bowl, truthfully, because Jay-Z was effective in what he did. Right?
Don't they still got messages and stuff on? Haven't they made some type of concessions? I mean, I know in basketball they do that like big time, but I'm just saying that even in football, they're like very restricted about this type of stuff. But I still feel like I recall seeing messages even in the football game. So I mean, they did something. I mean, the players still are able to say what they're able to say. So I mean, I don't know if I agree with that.
They all able to say whatever they want to say, but do they have the courage to say it? Do they got
you think they had any problems talking about what happened in Memphis? I don't think no one had any discouragement about that. I mean, everybody stepped up on that.
Now, it would be one thing if they did like a tribute to Tyree Nichols during the Super Bowl. That'll be a hell of a statement.
Yeah.
And so that's something to look for. So like, okay, if they do okay, Jay-Z, we see you. But if not, here we go. They just gonna washed under the bridge.
Yeah, because Jay-Z.
Go ahead.
You say like the Jay-Z is just the face up there for us to talk about Jay-Z and Rihanna and nothing else. That's all it is. So yeah, he was effective in wiping away the message. So
shame on the last what you got to say about that first lady?
I have nothing to say. I'm just listening to you all on that, and I'm just waiting for you guys to thank our viewers for viewing in and remind them how to give shots out and who's taking over.
Like, I'm gonna just say, she like, I'm gonna just sit here, look pretty, and you're doing a good job, girl.
How well do I follow directions?
Hey, I'm gonna say one more thing. The last person to effectively take the knee on some gangster shit was Eminem. So all them other brothers, Dr. Dre, 50, whoever did take the knee last Super Bowl, y'all suckers. Salute to Eminem, the white boy. That's bad.
Whoa.
Yeah, but like I said,
salute to Eminem. That's right.
If they're taking knees and all this stuff, you'll never see it because that's no longer on TV anymore. So.
Hey. I think you're wrong. They still show the national anthem being sung, right? So
I don't think so. I think
or
put it this way, I don't think the players are out there. They made some agreement where either you have the option to be out or don't, whatever, something like. There was some concession that you don't have to be sitting there, doing like this for the thing. So I mean that was part of the agreement. So I mean I have to go back and find the particulars about that, but that was an adjustment.
What's the name of the president of the Dallas Cowboys? What's his name?
Jerry Jones.
Jerry Jones said none of my players gonna be leaning or kneeling,
and yet
he said.
And you saw a picture. And speaking of Trump, and when Trump called out everybody went and kneeled just as a middle finger. So even Jerry Jones was kneeling.
Jerry Jones said, "Not my players,
none of my boys,
none of my boys." Say Jay, well, here, Michael,
Dak, get my car, boy.
It's cowboy.
Michael Irvin.
Hey, I heard. I guess this could roll into our next topic, or along the same lines: domestic violence in the Super Bowl. And I know that Michael Irvin, he was pulled from the Super Bowl, the announcer, what they call them, the broadcasters, because of something dealing with domestic violence or something dealing with it wasn't domestic violence. I'll take it back.
He was accused of something.
Inappropriate behavior with a lady, one of the ladies on their staff or their team. So he was pulled away.
I had some inappropriate behavior last night, but what? Oh, you talking about fighting? Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, well, I know he launched $100 million lawsuit. Counter lawsuit in response. I mean, we'll see how that plays out. But
Michael Irvin?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. He was like, okay, you coming for me, I'm coming for you.
So upon doing my research on this topic of Super Bowl and domestic violence, all the sites that I've been to, and particularly one which is Snopes.com, where they look for the truth and the falseness of claims made on the internet. And
shout out to Snopes.
All right. And the verdict is, y'all ready for it?
Sure.
Yeah.
The Super Bowl domestic violence does. You are not the father. That's a false claim. That's a false claim according to Snopes. And I looked at other websites or other pages, and I'm I tried to go to the domestic violence site, but they wasn't clear. They didn't say that it's true or false. They was just a whole bunch of. They just wanted to reinforce that domestic violence is bad. That's what I got from those particular sites that I went to. But what's my statement? Oh, what I did find out overall, the truth of the matter, the highest volume of domestic violence occurs New Year's Eve. That's what I found. New Year's
that
Eve
makes
is
sense.
the highest one. Explain, Mr.
That makes sense. I done got dumped on New Year's Day. So around that time, get volatile, like, I ain't fucking with your ass no more, nigga. I done got that a few times. And guess what? Y'all was right. Y'all shouldn't fuck with me.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Well, that's what it says on New Year's.
Yeah, I guess that's
Wait, hold on. Let me ask
New
you
Year's
a question.
resolution. The New Year's resolution is not to be with them anymore.
But wait, have y'all ever like been effing somebody and then be like, you know what, I am not fucking her no more? Have y'all ever had a situation like that? Do you like, I'm gonna do it one more time, but then you do it again? Then you be like, you know what, I'm not. And I know that happens with me with chicks because it goes both ways. But anyway,
let me be the first to say no. It never happened with me.
You ain't never told a guy like, that's a wrap. I ain't fucking with this nigga no more.
He literally he gender tied it, so I knew he was coming with that.
Right,
okay. Hey, Ellie shouted out, what up, El Almighty? He left a comment just now.
Yep. So yeah, so
we're trying to get you on the show one day, brother. It's only been like a year and a half.
Yeah, we all know that domestic violence is wrong and you should avoid it at all costs. Nobody should be hitting on anybody at all. You know what I'm saying? So
I disagree with that.
Make your point. Explain. There's a time to hit on somebody? A spouse?
Yes.
When?
Hold on. Let me say this real quick. We did a show about hitting a woman. I say it's no time to hit a woman. That's my personal opinion. But I do understand when it do happen sometimes. The chicks be like,
remember we talking about domestic violence.
Yeah.
So when is domestic violence good? I mean, you want to make the argument. Look at this motherfucker. Out of here.
Yeah, what he does best.
Like I said, domestic violence is never good. You should never be hitting on each other at all.
That's right.
Don't have none of that in your home.
Yep.
What I miss?
So we're gonna move on from that and go. So
I guess now it's a perfect pivot for the shout outs. He's on top of it.
Yo, check this out. First, I want to say salute to Mr. JC. Talk to my good brother. He wishes well on the show. He going through a few things, but he's full support. He's still on the team. You know what it is. Salute to Mr. JC. He'll be back. You better be back, folks. What up? I love you, nigga. Anyway, LeBron Trucking. Shit, is he? I'm glad he ain't leaving no comments today. That's my boy. Anyway, Kilo 2, music, Rough Riders, new video out, new music. My boy doing big things. Salute. Muhammad Meats, pause. Up here in Oakland, they doing it. Homies Way Car Club, that's Mr. JC. Yep. Wukusu, wake up, clean up, stand up. That's Gangster Reese and Mr. Floyd X. Tunnel Vision, Tanisha Dickerson, or her AKA Janet. Anyway, that's the inside joke. Toppy Woppy, that's my, that's family right there. Loved one, come back on the show. Where you at? I heard your new music. I ain't gonna talk about it until you come back, brother. Buddy Bud, salute to Buddy Bud. And I said this name wrong last time in the shout outs. Jason Lazy. I said Jason Lynn, Jason Lazy. Salute from the CPT. Buddy Bud, King of Dina. Come on the show. Where y'all at? What's up? Yeah, that's the shout outs for this week. And happy Black History Month. 2 black quarterbacks this month. Bam.
That's right. Subscribe to our YouTube page, the Focus Up Network. And then go to our website, focusupshow.com. Get the latest update. Read our bios. If you want more information about your hosts on the show today, you can read our bios on the focusupshow.com. And we'll be adding some more stuff to it also. And then also shout out to the mother effing EP3 Productions.
Yes,
Mr. L Pooh and Third Eye, producing all your production needs. Go to that website. You can email them your music and they'll master it for you. Y'all got any kind of special promotions going on, Mr. El Pooh?
El Pooh just sitting on a landmine over there, man. I went to the page like, where are all these beats when I was rapping, brother?
Yeah,
the infamous.
So we finna get them back up there and everything. And as far as the mastering thing, man, just it's one free master, and then you have to, if you like it, come on back, and we'll give you a reasonable price for it. So that's cool. That's the plan.
Cool. All right. Now next topic. Valentine's Day, the day for the lovers. All right, we got Valentine's Day, and then Mr. Nice Guy is going to take the time to share.
No, don't be trying to put that smoke on me.
Hey, the floor is yours, Mr. Nice Guy.
No, but first of all, okay. I'm not necessarily a believer in most of these holidays. I take issue. A lot of these stuffs are contrived and got these sort of like pagan backgrounds and stuff like this. But I will say this: if I want peace in the house, I'm gonna have to respect this day. So this is a day that I'm always gonna make sure that I do, so I don't have no problem from the other person. So and it's always good to celebrate, your relationships, your wife, your husband, your whomever. It's a good opportunity. And as far as the 15th, we'll come back to that. Let's talk about the 14th first.
All right.
I want to say this. You see that right there? I gotta hide my card number. I'm gonna hide my card number so y'all don't steal my EBT card number. Now, check this out. Valentine's Day, you can get the candy for the EBT. Yeah, the little hearts and all that stuff with the yeah. Hey, all my picks is getting candy this year. They broke me off proper. And I'm selling them.
Yeah, First Lady, I see the
I'm listening to you fellas. Let me hear what you all have to say. I'll dive in.
Girl, you've been silent the whole show. It's your time to talk.
Where I fit in. I was jumping where I fit
well, let me.
I'm gonna get you some.
Hold on.
I'm gonna get you some
nice guys. Mr. Nice Guy say we gonna get to that. We talking about the 14th, right? I want to ask you, First Lady. I want to ask you, what does Valentine's Day mean to you?
Valentine's Day. What does Valentine's Day mean to me? Really, it's not about me on Valentine's Day. For me, it's just the extra day that I should share my love for the person that I'm with, as well as my children and my grandchildren. It's not that I don't spread that love throughout the year, but since that's what I was raised, got caught up into the pagan holiday, I don't make it about me. I spread my love. Since they want to put the heart in there, I just spread my love to my children, my grandchildren, and my mate. So it's just an extra day to love a little bit harder and give a bonus.
Well, I'm gonna give you some love. I'm gonna get you some chocolate, girl. You get some.
I'm not a big fan of chocolate candy. I'll take the little hearts, the different colors, and banana at that. Thank you.
Hey, they got food.
I got EBT card. Thank you.
Yes. Hey, so look, we friends, baby girl. You know what it is. So look.
Mr.
Everybody gets some chocolate. I got like $700 worth of food stamp. You want to buy it? Go holler at me.
Mr.
Okay,
L.
I'll take strawberries and chocolate.
Give me an EBT card because I need to eat better Tuesday. I just hate the fact that these white people got all these holidays and stuff that make us react. It's just crazy, man. Look, Valentine's Day should be every day. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. If you want peace in the house, like Mr. TS said, go ahead and do something, but it ain't really a big deal though. It's more of a female holiday anyway. That's how I looked at it. Growing up in school, you go buy the little candy hearts and give it to the little girls and stuff. That's
Oh
all.
yeah, that was cute. That was fly shit.
I used to do that at work too. Until
The first lady shaking her head. Speak on it, first lady. What's going on?
Oh, it was about sending them Valentine grams out to male and female. It was, y'all not gonna make this about women. Y'all fellas wanted that in high school too. Find out who your little crush is, who crushing on you. So don't give me that about the females sending the candy. Nah. Men was getting those little boys were getting their little Valentine grams too, and happy Then get mad when they found out the girl sent two to two different guys. They thought they were number one. Don't play that role. Wow. Especially y'all two. I know.
I must have been a loser in high school. I don't remember ever celebrating Valentine's Day or getting no gifts from no girl in high school. I must have been a loser.
It was a little gram with a little message. It was just a way for the school to make money off of us. That's just what they did. Did their little Valentine's dance up in middle school. Don't act like y'all don't know. Y'all LA folks.
It was a good excuse to shoot your shot. You know what I'm saying? So that was.
Well, let me say this. I remember last time I remember anything in school for Valentine's Day was in elementary, Marvin Elementary, where you bring your bag of the cards and you got to give everybody one. You know what I'm saying? But I don't remember that in high school whatsoever. I really don't, because I remember especially at Hamilton and Cocoa High. Oh no, I made a point to not have no girlfriend when I was in high school.
You know what? I think I got a Valentine's story. I think I got my heart broken on Valentine's Day. 9th grade. I'm not gonna say the girl's name, but she
say her
came up to me.
name.
No.
Alicia?
No. She was beautiful. She was a beautiful 8th grade. I was 9th grade. She was 8th grade. She was beautiful. But she came up to me. You know how when you doing that, you give them your school ID. She gave me my school ID, my gold chain, and something else back. Said, "Here, we can't be in a relationship no more." Handed my shit back and walked away. I believe that was on Valentine's Day. I do remember that.
That's cool.
I felt stupid.
Wait, hold on. I never heard this story. My brother. I wish
know who
I
I'm
did,
talking about, though.
I do know you're talking about, but I didn't hear that you got dumped like that. I'd have been throwing it in your face for the last 40 years.
Probably why I didn't tell you, brother.
Because that's all we live for. That's some good ammo, man.
Reason why you're not a big fan of Valentine's Day.
Probably.
That's the real reason.
Probably.
But I will.
Wow.
I will say.
I know who that girl is too. I'm an inboxer, though. You hurt my brother, but I'm gonna clown his ass.
Hey, bring her on the show.
She's not on Facebook. I haven't seen her in years.
I know exactly who you're talking about. She's around, brother.
Okay.
Hey, she's still over there in Gear Hood.
Okay.
Hey, I don't disagree with
you. Am I right?
Much
wait, hold on. Am I right?
Yeah. Yeah, you
She's
are.
still over there in Gear Gang Hood.
Let Mr. Nice Guy speak. He has something.
I said I don't disagree with you much, First Lady, but I will say that Valentine's Day is like 99% for women, 1% for high maintenance men.
Wow. Hey, everybody saying y'all never heard that story. Come on, man. We don't talk about our losses around here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to open up. I'm trying to open up and be more transparent. So I'm bringing up my losses. That was my loss. But we'll keep it moving.
It's one loss stealing all my girlfriends my whole damn life. And I had some juice. I didn't even know it was there. Oh, hey, curse you, Floyd. Right.
He's gonna be making up all that lost time.
Hey, Floyd,
I am.
It's just one less you gotta worry about.
Word. Agreed. That's cool.
So the whole thing about the 15th, I ain't the person to be sitting here talking about this stuff. I just know that it is. The 15th is National Side Piece Day. So the
Whoa.
person that you can be with
Right.
is who you take care of on the 13th, and the person that you can't be with, you know, you set that up on the 15th. So if your man disappear on the 15th,
No,
I'm not
no, he
saying nothing.
disappeared on the 4th. Oh, wait. Oh,
Yeah,
okay. You
yeah.
said the
If your man gave you a great
Oh.
14th and then he disappear on the 15th, I ain't saying,
Oh.
but I'm saying.
Yeah.
And,
Hey,
and if you happen to get something on the 16th and 17th too, that means you a side piece, but you were double partner.
You ain't the bottom side piece. You like the next to the next.
hey,
That's like
ease up, guys. Come on now, y'all being a little harsh. Y'all being a little harsh. See, a lot of people they know the assignment. Everybody know the assignment. See, me personally, I'm single. I go dark 30 around February 31st. You ain't gonna see or hear from me. I went out to a bar last night just on a hunt, but
He said February
I'm a
31st.
Yes, he did.
Oh,
He really did.
no, I did not. No, I did not.
Yes,
No, I
you
did
did.
not. Rewind the tape.
Yes, you
Y'all,
did.
y'all
I
missed
thought
it.
it was a joke.
Okay,
I thought it was a
exactly.
So
Y'all
I
messed
got
up my
quiet.
jokes.
Okay.
Oh, now listen. I got some good shit right here. Check this out. I was at the bar. I go 30 on January 31st. You ain't gonna see or hear from me till the 17th, maybe the 16th. And all the chicks I met last night, y'all ain't getting no calls to the 15th. Yeah, ain't nobody getting nothing. But the people that I know and I love, they're gonna get where my EBT card. Hey, nigga, where my EBT card? My son just stole my EBT card. Hey.
February 31st. I mean, he went like the far, like he not the 30th.
He's trying to extend Black History Month.
hey, let me ask y'all this. Have y'all ever heard of Valentine's Day?
Yes, I just did a big celebration with it. Very beautiful event where we extended ours. Valentine Day is a day. It's really on the 13th, and it's basically for women, for friends and stuff, just to get together with the gals. And I don't know who created the day, but I know last Friday, my sisterhood group, we actually did that, but it wasn't just about us women. We were showing our granddaughters, our daughters, our nieces how to get together as little girl, as women. We did arts and crafts with them. We just had a good time with bonding with the girls and ladies. So that's basically down to, and we exchange gifts. You just bring a gift and exchange. Some people just don't get anything and don't have anything. It's more so about friendship and bonding.
Cool. Well, happy belated Valentine's Day, if that's
It's actually
okay.
on the 13th. You're not late, but thank you in advance. Appreciate that.
Oh, hey,
Hey,
yeah,
hey,
my
I
brain
super
is gone.
salute you about all of that stuff. Black women have like a bad reputation and not getting along, but you really are about Black female community. You roll with your circle, and I mean, it's I really commend it. I appreciate it and respect that, and that's good. We need to have much more Black unity like that.
Thank you. I try to motivate.
Galentine's
Yes,
Galentine's
it's
Day.
not none of that.
Wait, hold on. No, I've
LGBTQ.
heard it.
It's
I've,
really
I've
about bonding. They made it national on the 13th. Just to be
Who,
clear.
who who made it national?
I don't know. They've been announcing it on the
Hey.
news, so I don't know. I don't want to
wait.
say it's national on the calendar.
Lonely Chicks Day.
I
Lonely
disagree.
Chicks.
I
I
disagree.
agree.
13th.
I agree with
Another
it's.
day.
I agree with what I said.
I'm not a lonely chick.
We're
I-
talking about
Hold
you.
on, hold on. Jaywalk, it sounds like you're trying to put a negative spin. First lady is putting a positive spin on it. I never heard. I heard the negative spin already. I never heard the positive spin. What she said was positive, and I like that. What she
I will
said.
share pictures later what I did. I made a dessert charcuterie board for the women. We did grab bags for the kids, arts and craft. Like I said, we all brought gifts, and we kind of did like the white elephant game, but we didn't take each other gifts. We just pulled a number out the bag, and whatever number was on that gift, that woman got. It was optional to participate in a gift exchange. We also did 50-50 raffle. By the way, I won. We all bought as many raffle tickets we wanted for $5 each, and we split it in half. Whoever win, which I won that one. and then the rest of the money go for our other sisterhood events. I have my daughter, my daughter-in-law, my two granddaughters that take them along. So I don't care about that man over there because he got to entertain and fight his own battles, so he can fall asleep all he wants. Like you said, I'm not gonna let him turn into a negative. I need women, especially women of color, to understand that we can do something positive other than
Hey,
be out there in those streets
let me say,
drinking Julio.
let me say one more time. I greatly appreciate that positive because all I knew was the negative, and I don't have a problem with that positive at all. And you know, that's the whole point of this show. That's the whole reason we got the first lady on this show, to give her female perspective, and I appreciate that for real.
Thank you. Thank you.
I appreciate it.
It's my call. Megan Thee Stallion. It's my baby girl.
Okay, let's entertain it. Let's hear the negative side, Mr. Walk. Let's go.
Hey, and
Let's
listen, listen. This no, we ain't talking about you, first lady. Salute, love you, girl. It's just a bunch of single women here ain't got no mans. That's what it is, and they figuring out stuff to do because they tired of spending Valentine's Day alone because you're hearing the excuses. Listen, check this out. Me and B-Boy, we be laughing. We be running down our excuses. We be giving chicks to why we can't spend Valentine's Day with y'all asses. I even told somebody I was in Bermuda. I don't even know where Bermuda is. I'll be back on the 17th. Maybe. Come on now. Listen, but y'all women, it's fun. Have fun. Redefine it. Do your thing. I salute it too. Salute to black women. Especially if that's that $100,000 club. That's a house full of women. Why was I not invited?
Let me be clear. I have more than just a $100,000 club. You know, my circle is beyond just one sisterhood group. And like I told you fellas before, I have 3 levels of friends. I have some friends that's on the lower level than I'm on, and I have some that's on the same level that I'm on, and I have some that's above me. The ones that on the lower level, I'm extending my hand to reach down and pull them up to my level. The ones that's on the higher level, I'm lifting my hand up to get up to their level. So I'm not just in one sisterhood, I'm in a circle of sisterhood.
Man, first lady, first lady, you
Look,
represent.
we're horn. Wake up over there.
Where's the horn at? Yeah, you need that horn.
Just give me a horn.
First lady, you represent very well. Much respect to that. I love
Thank
that
you.
3 level of friends. I love that. Shit, that was beautiful. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. Us man, we got to come up. We need one for the lonely men out there. What's up? Valentine Day. We need one for the brothers.
The Valentine Day.
Valentine.
Hey, if for the brothers, it's called my phone ringer was off. My battery died.
It's called Super Bowl.
Exactly. I was going to say that's a man's Valentine's Day.
So I mean, I don't think we elaborated enough on the SP Day, did we? What y'all think?
Yeah,
not at all.
The side piece day, right?
That's the side piece day. I mean, that's
So
again, I wouldn't know nothing about that. I'm just putting out research.
Put L's comment.
I don't know nothing about that, man.
You happily married. Stop pandering, bro. Damn. Stop it.
Representing like first lady. I'm being honest.
And you see
I'm
what
in a
else
circle. I'm in a circle of marriage. How about that?
Said about it.
Okay, what Ellie say? What my big homie say?
Hey, nice guy. That's my anniversary. Side piece day. I thought side piece day was after Thanksgiving.
That's funny. So his anniversary is on the 15th.
That too.
Okay. Yeah. That's funny. Side piece day.
I'm done. See? These are guys I hang with, though. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I just noticed that, you don't got the names up there.
Ellie. Yeah. That's Ellie. That's it. Don't say the real name, please, Mr. Nice Guy. I gotta watch you, man. I gotta watch you. Yep. Salute.
All right. So I guess we're gonna move it forward. Go to our next topic. Should assault rifles be banned permanently? Wow. El
Hey,
Pooh was waiting for that one.
I looked up like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
he
I'm
was
like,
waiting for that one. El Pooh got surprises
hey,
over there.
I'm too fat to be running and ducking. I'm like, is this a real? Damn.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Where we at? Who want to
Should
start?
assault rifles be banned? I did the research a little bit. They said there's over 20 million assault rifles in the U.S. Those are the AR-15 class, according to the National Shooting Sports Foundation. And then another note, we're talking about it being permanently banned. Right now, they have certain states which have a type of ban on legal on assault rifles. Those 10 states, the 10 states that have bans on assault rifle is California,
Cali,
Connecticut,
baby.
Delaware, DC, Hawaii, Illinois, Maryland, Massachusetts, New Jersey, and New York. So those are the states that have bans on assault rifles. Now, who topic was this in? Let's elaborate what y'all want to speak on.
Well, I mean, this was something that was brought up in Joe Biden's speech that he gave with the State of the Union. And he was like the ban should be permanent because it's temporary. It was temporary, like after like enough kids get killed, they pass like temporary laws. And I'm not gonna say it's just Republicans. See, I'm not on that tip. I'm not on that tip at all. Like this the Republicans, they're against it. They're with it. No, it's nothing to do with none of that. Now, if it's making an impact, which the numbers do show, that when you ban assault rifles, mass shootings go down. That's fact. That's just fact. It goes down a little bit. And so it's worth it. So I think it should be a ban and it should be more stringent laws for you to get these type of machinery. Because you're not going hunting with no AR-15. You're not going with a machine gun. You're not going hunting with that. Because the meat ain't gonna be no damn good. You done shred the meat.
You're right.
Well, let me say.
Well, if the police can have them, I think civilians should have them too.
Let me say something. I know when I was carrying a gun back in my past days, the name of my gun was called Prepared for the Day. So I feel like people who want AR-15s, they are waiting for the day, to prepare for the day when this government gets out of control and want to start imposing stuff that that goes beyond the Constitution. They want to have those high-powered weapons ready, on the ready. What Trump say to his fan base and his
locked and loaded.
Locked and loaded, exactly. They want to be locked and loaded and ready to go. So I mean, that's why I'm against bans on assault rifle. I don't own one, but I'm against banning them. Because if I want to get one, I want to be able to go out and buy one and be ready, prepared for the day. Because it can happen where these government be like, you know what? We're about to shut this Constitution shit down. And what they call that, I forget the word, but when they put
anarchy,
anarchy, curfew, all those words,
it was a movie with
yeah. So you know, I'm
Willis. I know what you're talking
completely against banning assault rifles. They should be legal, but I do understand the restrictions. Like I think Mr. Nice Guy, when you were speaking about, was that you who was saying like they limit how many bullets you can shoot at a time or something like that?
The California ban is like, these clips can only hold up to 10.
Okay.
Whereas places like Arizona, I mean, you can have these 50 drums, and that's when you can do some real type damage. I'll say this about the banning: you just don't need that type of weaponry. Civilians, they just don't need that in civil situations. We know that it has the impact that Walk was talking about. That's for real. And sadly, a lot of these mass shootings, they seem to be people that are getting these guns legally. They're going through the process, purchasing these guns, because people that are criminals, they're not trying to put that on their weapon. They know that, you know what I'm saying? The criminals, the weapon that they want to do some dirt with, that's the one with no serial number. That's not no tracking or tracing or whatever. And, you know, the sad thing about it is the bad people will always have access to these guns. So a lot of these limitations are just the good people. But you still have to have some type of restrictions. If you see that this dude has a history of cutting up, this dude has a history of threats or mental instability, this person cannot be allowed to get the gun. And if it's not just the fact of the government, the people around these people, I mean, you gotta step up and do something before you say, you know, he looked like he's gonna just go out and shoot up everybody one day, and then it's too late because he already did.
So the type of bans you're talking about is restricting access to them. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, I mean, because I'm gonna tell you this: the reality is, it's, you know, people having guns is not the problem. The wrong people having guns is the problem. And then the question is, how do you figure out who's the right and the wrong people? And I understand the conspiracy people will, you know, talk about the government coming for all this other. I get it. and the reality is, if decent people had guns, when these crazy people showed up, these things would probably play out a whole lot different. So, you know, again,
so it's not like you're for the ban, but you're not for the ban.
I'm for the
stay on the fence. Mr. Nice Guy, stay on the fence.
That's what it sounds like.
You know what?
I'm listening.
When you play back the video, like always, you'll see exactly what it is that I'm talking about. I'm telling you that it will have an effective impact to have restrictions. I'm saying that regular civilians don't need high-powered, you know, assault rifles. They just
How do
don't.
you feel, brother? You personally.
Hold on, walk.
Did I just not tell you how I felt? Damn fool, instead of talking, how about you run? Hey, pull up YouTube on your iPad and rewind what I just played.
Mr. Nice Guy, do you have proof that bans are effective?
You saying I don't have proof? I'm relying on I trust Walk's research. If he's saying that these numbers correlate, then I'm gonna say that I wouldn't be surprised if they do.
So Jaywalk, you have evidence that is the bans work?
You relying on me? You relying on me, nigga? Nah.
But I will say this, you know, in those places like Arizona, where in Texas, where they don't have all those type of rules and people can carry and stuff like that, you'd think they'd have less problems because people would be scared, like, oh, this dude, he might be packing, you know. So I mean, I'm just saying it could go either way. But the reality is, I'm saying fundamentally, the problem is not the guns; it's the people who have the guns.
Okay.
And you know, the I hate to say it, there's an ugly way of saying it, but the reality is, guns turn, you know, pussies into monsters, and I'd rather turn them back into pussies.
So that's why the police don't need those assault weapons.
Now you encourage me. I want to go run out and buy me one.
Hold on. Hey, Mr. Nice Guy. Too many words. My head hurt.
That's why I
still don't know where my niggas stand.
So I'm gonna put it out there like,
hey, Walk. This is what I'm saying. I believe in banning assault rifles. I believe in limiting the amount of clips that they can have. I believe in strict restrictions about who can get them. That's what I call a ban. Okay, so I support that. But as far as them not being in existence, that's just not going to happen. That's not something I would advocate for.
Let me say this real quick. Should there be a ban on assault rifles? My opinion, hell no. That's getting old now, huh? Nobody laughing. I got to find a new one now.
Hey, yeah, I'll be honest with you. I don't like guns. I mean, I really don't. You know, to me, guns are a necessary, you know, I guess a necessary evil type situation. But
guns are not evil.
No.
He hopped on the fence and then hopped
No.
I said, hop back over.
Wait. Let her finish. Well, let her finish.
Said necessary evil situation. Do you understand what I'm saying? I literally told you. I said guns turn pussies into monsters, and I'd rather turn them back into pussies. So I'm saying that I'd rather people not have guns at all. But since they're gonna have guns, I'm gonna have guns. So that's where I stand on it. There's no on the fence about that. That's exactly what I have guns. I'm close to guns right very now. You know what I'm saying? I have guns every time I go to work.
Anything you want to confess? How you
I
say
do what I do
Fluorex?
legally. I do what I do legally. I'm legal.
Nah.
Okay, so that
Yo, check this out. Guns are good. You need guns, period. That's why I said with that chick whose son got hold of the gun and was acting a fool and shot the teacher, that's the child of the devil. Because he has some S in his mind to do evil as a little kid at 6 years old.
6 years old.
6 years old. Guns are necessary and guns are needed. So I'm with the ban of just all this high-powered military stuff for anybody. Now, there is no perfect society where you can say who should not be able to buy this crap. There is no way to figure out like, oh, he's a lunatic. Oh, she ain't. Because that's what happens when you become a police. You never know who's going to get that badge and gun to exercise their authority to fuck up some shit. You know what I'm saying? So.
All right. So I guess we'll end it on that note. Anybody want to say anything else about assault rifles, or we could end it right here?
Hey, First Lady, did you chime in on this?
No, you guys said a mouthful. I do agree on it needs to be banned, especially civilians. They do not need access to high-powered rifles, guns. That's all I have to say. That's all my take on it.
All right.
Okay.
Well, we thank y'all for joining the show. I look forward to y'all seeing y'all next week after this Super Bowl. We're gonna speak on it again, I guess, and talk about what we watched. Talking about the commercials. I know El Pooh said he ain't watching the game; he watching it for the commercials. All right. So,
hey, go for the one who married to a black woman.
That's Dr. Umar's position.
That's my position, nigga.
ooh.
Is you married to a black woman?
Uh-oh.
For me, yes, definitely.
Okay, then come on.
And I've only been married to black women. Anybody else here been married to somebody other than a black person?
Did Dr. Umar tell you to marry a black woman? That's what I'm
He
saying.
married two black women at the same time.
Y'all want to hear the rest of this conversation? Tune in next week. We out.